guess we can just start whenever. I started recording.
Okay.
We still have no name for this podcast, but I don't really care. It's just a podcast.
Cool.
Or are you like live?
No, we're just recording.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that way
We're rolling. Rolling here.
we are rolling,
Rolling.
but it's
Action.
in a state that we can still edit it. So honestly, we can start whenever we
Okay.
want.
Brian, go.
Wait.
3, 2, 1.
So,
Sh-
wait, I didn't. If I don't, when auto loot is on, I don't have to click them at all, right? It just does the automatic.
No, you still have to click it.
Oh, are you serious? Oh, I thought I was looting still.
So basically, if they're all sparkly and you have like a bag, you have to pick them up, or you have to click on it, like right click them.
Huh.
But it'll just loot everything in the bag instead of you having to manually click each individual
Yeah.
thing. Lordy.
Okay, so new things were learned today on World of Warcraft. You know,
Okay, you look
I'm learning the basics.
right. Like pull.
You know, I learned about auto loot and pull.
Right.
You know,
That's good.
Auto loot doesn't mean looting automatically, even if you don't open them.
Right.
It means I have to open it, then it auto loots.
Yeah.
A day.
I don't know. I feel like, should I be putting on an act here? Should I be more energetic, or should I just be chill?
Alex, you do you. You know, it's your, not your world, but it's your podcast.
Well, I like to
That's
think of
cute.
it as a joint operation.
I mean, if anything, it's all just what we're living in. So
I hate you so much.
Brian, do you have any suggestions for this podcast on how it should be done?
yeah, this is the post Thanksgiving podcast, is it not?
No, I mean like on how we should be doing this. Just whatever.
I mean, I'm always about whatever. I follow the flow, go with the flow.
All right.
But first, what did you do Thanksgiving?
Well, we didn't even really start this off like a podcast. Like we didn't introduce ourselves. We didn't say what the date is or anything.
Do you want
Okay.
us to?
Does anyone really need to know who
can.
we are?
I mean, what? You're like, you want us to or you don't want us to? I'm so confused.
Nah, we don't need to.
Alright,
th-
what'd you do this Thanksgiving, Alex?
I went to my older sister's house.
Which one? You have two older sisters.
Not the one that had all those pets. The one that has a really big dog. Or
I thought you were enemy.
should I phrase that as my mortal enemy?
Is it the mean one or the nice one?
Well, they kind of mellowed out now.
When me and Alex were younger, he has two sisters, and like one of them was meaner than the other one, at least to us.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
It's like the meaner one was the younger one, right?
Well, they're both older, but
Yeah, but younger
the middle one,
compared to the middle child.
she was the middle child, and then there was the oldest. And I went to the middle child's house. There's her,
You know,
her fiance. I don't think they got married yet. No. So there was her fiance and his parents, and then me, my grandma, and my parents. And we had some Thanksgiving dinner.
it's interesting.
And then
What kind of foods do you guys cook?
my sister did all the cooking. It was a
Ow.
turkey and a couple of sides that were like mashed potatoes, some mixed veggies, some filling, and I forget what the last one was.
Right on. No rice?
No.
Rest in peace.
Did you have rice?
No, well, I wanted rice.
So what did you do for Thanksgiving, Brian?
I went to my friend's house. Wait,
Jesus.
before we go on to that, like I just remembered, like this one time I was over your house, and like, oh god, I think I'm dying.
You're okay. You're not
Oh
okay.
jeez. Oh jeez.
Okay, yeah, you're good. She's healing you.
But anyways, like I was at your house, Alex, when we were younger, and I forget what I did, but like I think I was probably like running around in your house, and I had like those spy goggles on,
I remember those.
like so you can see in the dark, right? Yeah, those are cool, you know.
I mean, they weren't actual spy
Yeah.
glasses. It was just some green goggly things with a flashlight on it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, they're freaking awesome, you know. But I forget what happened, but I was running around in your house, and then just like, I think your sister got mad at me for doing something,
Uh-huh.
and she was just like, she like took me into the staircase, and I was just like standing at the stairs, and she was like looking down on me, like saying like, "Why'd you do that?" And I just couldn't respond. I was upset because she was like, what's the word, like,
Uh-huh.
the word is
I think it's because she
When
just
someone
wasn't
is,
spoiled
like-
enough as a child.
Bird. Bird is the word.
no.
Yes.
Uh, she was, what was she doing? Like,
It was definitely terrifying.
she was just putting me down basically.
Uh-huh.
Like I wasn't about it, you know. But
Right.
yeah, I just remember that like I did something at Alex's house, got in trouble, and she punished me,
Right. Well, like I said,
and I was sulking.
I think she's mellowed out by now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've both grown up.
That's the same sister. Wait, her name is Evelyn, or is it the other one?
Yeah, Evelyn.
Yeah. Okay. The other one's name is Joanna, like your mom, right?
No, Vivian.
Oh, Vivian. Why I say Joanna?
I don't know.
All right,
I mean, would you
Vivian.
name your
Evelyn.
daughter
That's-
Brianna?
No.
See what I mean?
Wait, your mom's name is Joanna, right?
Joanne.
Yeah, that's right. That's what it was. Joanne.
So why would she name her daughter Joanne?
Ladies and gentlemen, my best friend for like since 2003. That was at almost over 15 years. I still don't know his parents and sister's names.
I don't know your parents' names. You don't refer to them by that
Exactly.
name.
Exactly. We don't refer them to that name. We
I
just
know,
say like mom and
It'd
dad.
be kind of weird if we did.
Like- Yeah. You know what? It should be like, I'm gonna call your mom from now on, and your dad.
Uh
They're just like, what are you doing, Brian?
huh.
People do it.
Yeah, I know. It's just like, I think I still just call your parents Mr. and Mrs. Goo.
Don't I just call your parents mom and dad?
No, you don't really call them anything. I feel like you never like talk to them.
I must have limited the interaction I had with them
Yeah.
for fear that they might find
Okay,
out
so
I'm a
now-
hitman.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I just
You-
want to.
Nope, go on.
I just want to say, my parents think it's rude when you don't say, like, goodbye when leaving,
Uh huh.
and then they always tell me, make sure you say goodbye to your parents whenever I'm leaving your
Right.
house. Just random shit.
Ah.
How do I leave?
So right click your portrait and then leave instance group.
But what were you gonna say, Audra?
That's what I was gonna say.
What?
I was gonna tell you how to get out of the dungeon.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. I don't know why you're sorry. Okay, what quests are we doing? We can do PvP too if you want. If you wanna kill some people, or if you wanna wait and get up and level a
I
little more.
need to wait and get up in level. I don't even know what all my skins really do, really. You know, they're just kind of like I smash them all.
All your skins.
Skills.
Oh, sorry. Skills. Okay. What
That's
are
fine.
we doing now? What's your quest? Oh, okay.
It's deeper into darkness.
Uh-huh.
Slay one Skitterweb matriarch.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. Anyways,
So what'd you do?
did you enjoy your Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
What did I do my Thanksgiving?
mine was just okay. We just ate some food and then hung out for a bit and then went home.
Sounds about right.
Hey, it was also my mom's
I went
birthday that
to-
day.
What? Oh yeah, I saw on Facebook, but I forgot to say something. I think I slipped my mind.
I don't even have a
It's everyone's
Facebook.
birthday. Yes, you do. You just don't use it.
I thought I deleted it. Or I mean, I think I tried
Oh.
to.
Maybe.
Yeah. What was your Thanksgiving, Brian?
My Thanksgiving, I went to my friend's house, and we just had all of our friends come over, eat food, play some card games, dice games, you
Uh-huh.
know. Tried doing a puzzle,
Okay.
and then we ended up going to Walmart because we were like, you know what, let's go Black Friday shopping. Well, why not?
Huh.
Yeah, and that's where I went there. I wasn't gonna really buy anything, but then I was like, if I find something, I find something. And then I ended up buying Skyrim for $17.
The Legendary Edition one?
I think so. It's called, or no, the special edition.
Right, whatever it's called, Special Edition.
Mhm.
What are they doing here?
Kill one Skitter Web matriarch.
Oh.
So-
Okay. So deep in.
It's like over here. I'm lost.
Come
Oh
on.
yeah.
So just for
Um,
curiosity's sake, do you call Vale Audrey?
Audra.
Audrey?
Audra.
Audra?
Oh Jesus.
Huh.
Yeah.
Eh.
It's my real name.
What did you do for Valentine or
Valentine.
Thanksgiving?
I went to a different city to go to my sister's house. So my dad, my mom, and I all went over there to my sister's apartment with her and her boyfriend. And my sister made all the food. We had like turkey, stuffing, the like regular whatever dishes, and then cucumber salad, which is like a German dish that we make, or like a German style, our style of cucumber salad. And everyone has their own. And then
Dressing kind of.
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's weird, but and then today we like had lunch, and then I went back home, and now I'm back here in the funk.
Uh-huh.
Pretty ordinary. Did anything funny happen?
I mean, yes and no. I guess we played card games, so you're doing that, and then like, I can't. If I explain it, it's not gonna be funny because I can't remember exactly what the cards were,
Right.
and I don't know what I'm allowed to say on the podcast or not.
Pretty sure anything goes as long as it's... Yeah, why not anything goes?
Okay. Well, it was like Cards Against Humanity, and
Nope, we're banned.
see if I could. We're banned. Am I not allowed to say brand names?
No, he's just joking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the card name. One sec. I'm gonna figure them out, and then I'll say it to you, and then it'll be fine.
Silence.
Here, I'm trying to find this card.
Uh-huh.
It's something like something about like the other day I saw something, and I'll eat my shoe if it wasn't blank or something. And my dad had that card, so he had like the black card that he put down, and the rest of us had to answer. And uh, mine was, and it was like, I'll eat my shoe if it wasn't the best darn blank I had, or blank something like that. And so I put the best darn dick I'd have, or something like that. And just hearing my dad say it was pretty funny, because he's like hella Republican and super like whatever. So it's just, he's like okay with
Huh.
like LGBT community and all that, you know, kind of
Right.
thing. But he's just more of like a, you do your thing, I'll do my thing, and you know,
Uh-huh.
just don't like force anything on me or whatever, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. But yeah, so it's just pretty funny to hear him say that, and he cracked up about it too. And my sister was like, "You just played that card so you could hear Dad say that," and I was like, "Well, I mean, it fit, but that was pretty funny to have that said as well."
Don't
So,
know
yeah.
if playing Cards Against Humanity with your family is a good idea, unless you have like the cards, like a set of cards that are like family friendly. Otherwise, things just
I
get really
mean-
weird.
It can. Some of the like black cards I had to read, or like my sister had to read, were kind of weird, because
Kind of
like, you know,
cringe.
yeah, it's like like about sex or whatever, or like
Or like
this
a
and
black
that,
card
or,
that
like,
goes like, "My mom was such a B word that I blank," and then you just have to fill it in. Your mom's right there. It's like, yeah, go on.
go on. I mean, my mom and dad are divorced, so they like make fun of each other all the time, but they're still really good
Right.
friends. So it's a good, it's an okay environment to play Cards Against Humanity, because we all make fun of each other, and we all just have a really good sense of humor.
Just like I make fun of my mother. You're welcome.
See, I feel like also your parents seem more open about things too, or not
Oh, yeah.
open, but like
They're
you
like
know.
accepting of like anything and everything for the most
Yeah.
part. Like they don't
Yeah.
care. Like as long as I'm not some like drug addict, pregnant with 3 kids, and like no way to pay for it, or you know, like I'm not okay, then like no. But like as long as I'm stable and I'm able to afford like who I'm with or what I'm doing, then they're like okay with it. Like as long as I'm happy and I'm not making bad choices, then we're good.
Yeah, you're not high off that cocaine.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like they don't care if I go to
That's good.
college or not. So
Yeah, Audra, I just
they're
wanted
just
to
kinda
ask
like,
real quick.
Mhm.
So you heard Brian got Skyrim for the PS4.
Mhm.
He doesn't own it on the PC, if I remember. In fact, I don't think he's even played it before, unless it was at my house.
played
I
it.
think.
At your house, yeah.
Mhm.
And deciding to get it, he got it for the PS4 instead of the PC.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, why not?
Right. You have any thoughts on that?
No, I mean I bought my dad a PS4 for Christmas, and I'm also getting him the same Skyrim for Christmas as well. So no.
Yeah, but that's your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. I mean, either way,
It's
it
like, I
probably
can't just let
wouldn't-
my
is
friend
Skyrim...
do this, you know? It would be
Wait, is Skyrim like multiplayer online?
No.
No, he's more about the mod life. That's why.
Yeah.
That's what I'm guessing. Alex is more
Mm.
about.
Well, I'm also
Mod?
kind of PC
Mod.
master race.
Oh, so like where you can like add your own mods onto
Oh
Skyrim,
yeah,
and you can only do that on PC.
no, you can do that on
Not on
console, but
PlayStation.
they made it cost money.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah, they made it
okay.
into a business.
Well, that's a smart idea.
Yeah. But a lot of people did
I
not
mean-
take it positively because it was like, these are mods that have been free since ages, and now you want to allow people to use them on console just to charge them for it.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty. That would suck.
And in their defense, it was like, no, this money's going to the people who made those mods, not to us at all. Nope. Even though we
Hmm.
released some of those same mods ourselves. and we're totally taking the money for that.
Hmm.
You know, funny
Yeah.
thing I heard about Fallout 76 was there is a bug in it that existed in Fallout 4, and it's been like years now, and they still haven't fixed it. Like, it exists in Fallout 76 too, because they never fixed it.
We're doing this.
Hmm.
And if I recall correctly, there was actually a mod that fixes that problem for Fallout 4. But because Fallout 76 was so recent, they didn't get a chance to make a mod compatible with 76. That fixes the issue.
Hmm.
Just saying, like, they were too lazy to fix Fallout 4, so they had to let someone make a mod to fix that issue. And then they made 76 with that same issue and still haven't fixed it. Yep.
Oh lordy. Um.
Well, is there anything else to talk about?
Yeah.
Okay, then you say something.
I didn't. I was just talking about like funny things that happened during Thanksgiving.
Right.
Tell me
Um,
more.
So I think I already told Audra, but it was like we were playing this card game, and I don't even know what the card game is called. I kind of forget, but it was just like I don't know if that moves at me. Anyways, it was just like a card game where sorry, where it's kind of really complicated, and there was like 5 of us playing the game, and no one really knew how to play it. No one really like read the instructions really, other than the guy who owned it.
Uh-huh.
So we're playing this game, and everyone's just confused out of the world, and I'm just reading the cards. I'm like, oh, so I guess
Just roll.
this does this, you
Is that
know,
by
then I'll
chance?
just do that. So eventually,
The
like, I
reference
ended
to
up
Dave Grohl,
winning
lead singer of
in
the-
like 3 turns. And like the way you win is you're supposed to get 100 points. And like the guy who owns the game was like, yeah, we definitely play this around because you're not supposed to be able to get 100 points in like less than 3 turns, because that's just ridiculous apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Too OP.
Yeah,
Yep.
that or I'm just too good at the game.
Yep. Gotta ban Brian.
I don't know what else. I wore this flannel shirt yesterday as well, and then
Ooh.
one of my friends said she liked the shirt, and she wished like her husband wore the same shirt. And he was like, "No, I ain't about that One Direction lifestyle." I'm just like, "Oh God." And then when we went to Walmart, they were like looking at flannels, and I'm just like, "Oh jeez, what have I done?" You know.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, and then like she's like, why don't you get any of these ones? Like they're like bright red, and he's like, no, I like these ones, the dark black ones and blue ones, all subdued colors basically. So it's just like she ended up saying like, I need a new husband. Where can I find the sale on that?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Dang.
Huh.
no, she was just joking, but it was like.
It's
I'm
so
like-
funny.
I grabbed her husband. I'm like, you can buy this one for $50, and she's like, not worth it. She's like, oh God.
That's great.
You know, I'm looking here and it says that Fallout 76 has been discounted further to like below $35 now. I don't know if that's because of Black Friday or just because the game sold so badly.
I saw it at Walmart for $59, and I'm like, nah, no thanks.
Nah.
I saw Red Dead Redemption 2 there for $59. I'm like, no thanks.
Uh-huh.
Oh, what do you think about I'm pretty sure you already told me before, but God of War.
For PS4?
Yes.
It's awesome.
So I should have bought it for $35 then.
If you're into it, sure. Because it's not quite the same as previous God of Wars. It's got a different style to it, but it was pretty fun. You can ask Steve more about it. I'm pretty sure he has a stronger opinion about it than me. He really likes it.
I literally was about to buy like 5 different games yesterday at Walmart just because they're cheap. It's like, all right, tell me what you think about them, okay? It's like I was gonna buy, what was it? Final Fantasy 15,
Huh.
but I didn't really know much about it, and I wasn't sure if it was like online.
Even though I told you
don't
about it,
really feel like
and it is online.
it is online. Then yeah, I don't want it.
No, it's not entirely online. There's like a separate multiplayer mode, but there's still a single player mode that's completely different from it. Like the multiplayer mode is just optional.
Okay.
Like if you just want to chill with a
Whatever,
friend
alright.
and like create a character.
I just want like a good story game. Like, oh, I was gonna also buy Kingdom Hearts, like the first ones, the collection.
Uh huh.
Ooh.
I'm pretty sure
'Cause
they
I
have.
never really played those.
I'm pretty sure they have a PS4 collection that has all of the collections.
They do.
Because what
It's
happened
like-
was they released collections of Kingdom Hearts games for the PS3, and there's 3 different collections.
Well, I saw
And
it.
then they released one
and-
big collection of those 3 for the PS4.
Yeah, I was gonna buy it, but I'm like,
Honestly, you don't need
I
to
don't
know
know.
all of those different games.
I kind of do though, because I swore I want to get Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, you can get Kingdom Hearts
when
3.
it
You don't
comes
have to
out.
play all those games.
Is it already out?
No, it's not out.
Damn.
But
alright.
there's more trailers of it and stuff, and it looks good. I'm just saying, if you
Yeah.
want to know the lore of Kingdom Hearts, you can just read up on it somewhere. Because it's
No, I don't wanna
complicated. Like,
read.
just playing the game, you're not going to be able to understand everything or even remember half that stuff.
Yes, I will. I think Chain of Memories is probably my favorite one because it was on the Game Boy Advance. And I played it all the time.
Yeah.
But then they had that like on the remix disc, so I could play on the PS4.
Yeah.
That'd be so sick.
Uh-huh.
What else? What else was on sale at the time? Yeah, like I was considering Red Dead Redemption 2 and Spider-Man, but it's like it was only $59. So I'm like, nah, that's not really a sale.
Yeah, that's not a sale at all.
$1 off. Nice. Pretty sure I can find it somewhere cheaper, like even for like Cyber Monday. And then, have you heard anything about the game Detroit Becomes Human?
Yeah, I was interested in it before it came out because I was interested in some of David Cage's other works, like Heavy Rain for the PS3. I think it's also available for
Yes.
PS4. And
I liked Heavy Rain.
there's also, I think he also made Beyond Two Souls, which I played a demo of that I liked, but the actual game itself does not live up to that expectation based on the demo.
No.
And then there was a demo
Okay.
for Detroit Become Human, which I tried out, and it looks like a very fun game. It looks like an improvement over Beyond Two Souls and Heavy
I-
Rain.
Don't really know anything about it other than
It was very similar in style to Heavy Rain. You know, like you
Yeah.
have, it's just that in this case it kind of feels more. I don't know. I haven't played it, so I can't say for certain. It's just based on what I may have heard or felt from hearing other people or watching other people play it. It seems good, and I definitely want to play it, but I don't know if I would play it until there's like a good discount for it.
Mhm.
It feels like something that like I'd probably play once through and that's it. Even though like
Yeah.
they try to convince you that like, oh, there's multiple ways to play this game. Like when you finish a chapter, they show you this like chart that like has all the different branching points and options and stuff and endings to that chapter that you could have seen. they highlight the ones that you experienced, just to like show you like, oh, these are all the cool stuff that you missed out on. But generally, I don't feel like I would like go back through a game unless I made a choice that like I really did not like or got an ending that I didn't
Yeah.
want.
I don't know. I just remembered the last one that I was a little hesitant on though, and it was one you talked about before, Odyssey.
Uh-huh.
But then again, it's like I didn't even finish like, Assassin's Creed Origins, so it's like, why should I buy Odyssey then? You know?
Well, you don't have to know anything about Origins.
Well, I know, but it's like I should at least finish one before I do the other. I'm probably
Yes.
out of all of that, I'll probably just want like the Kingdom Hearts one.
Uh-huh.
But before I get it, I'll probably finish Skyrim first.
Alright.
That'll take forever though.
I mean, when you say finish Skyrim, do you mean like 100% it or just finish playing enough of it?
I think when I'm having enough of it.
Alright. Without mods, that shouldn't take too long. With mods, that would be like a lot longer.
Oh god, I didn't even see any of this, like your chat, Audra.
Wow.
I saw the part. I was looking for you for a second. I was like, where is she? And then I'm like, whatever. I guess I'll just fight stuff. And then now I see the part. Like I saw you chatting when you said, I feel like I'm supposed to be going to work tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Wow. That's okay.
And-
Just ignore me.
Well, I didn't see it. I was like talking and then fighting.
Mhm.
Sorry. Yes, we are still going to the parade tomorrow.
Okay.
For Black Friday, I only got one game, and that was Hitman the first season. 'Cause I was
Nice.
watching I think I was watching Team 4-Star playing Hitman 2, and just laughing at how like they took turns playing the same mission. And the second guy going up, he decided to just like dress up as a giant chicken mascot and proceed to murder and run away and eventually get away with it. And they're like, you win, hands down. That was the best assassination possible. Like, you pulled off the assassination with a chicken costume and got away with it.
I'll be back. 1 sec.
Alright.
Okay.
And I never played Hitman 1, so I felt like, I want to try it. I'm not
Yeah.
too into stealth games, but I get like the general satisfaction behind it because I've played some Metal Gear Solid 5 and Assassin's Creed. So there's a bit of something to it where like you're hiding and like watching the enemies, seeing what routes they take and trying to like pick them off one by one. Usually like try to lure them to a secluded area and then just like real quickly like pop and they're dead. But Hitman is like more professional like because like you actually like get point reductions or like a lower score for killing innocent bystanders. So what you have to do is you have to try to knock people out non-lethally and try to infiltrate and find your target, and then they like give you like a whole bunch of different options to deal with him, many of which like take advantage of the environment, you know? Like you could sabotage his ride so he like dies in an accident. You could poison his drink or something. You could even like attack him when he's vulnerable, going to a bathroom or something, or in the bath. You know what I mean? So there's just like
Just a lot of different options.
yeah, so like you can replay it again and again and see different options, see how things could turn out. And they're kind of like their challenges, you know, trying to find different ways to kill them using whatever is at your disposal. So it feels like I could get behind that. So because I never played the first season of Hitman, now that Hitman 2 is out, I decided I'll get the first one to see if I like it. And I got it for $15. I remember at the time when Hitman first came out, they came out episodically. You know? That's why the first Hitman isn't called Hitman 1, even though there's been like Hitman 1, 2, and 3 and stuff. But the new Hitman, they just called it Hitman, and then They called it Hitman Season 1 because they released episodes, and each episode had like a mission or two. And now they just have like Hitman 2, which is a full price, full game. Yeah, I don't know if the episodic formula works too well. Like, Telltale tried it, and I don't think it worked for them all that well. You know?
Meh.
It's because, like, one episode every few months is just, like, it's not really sizable. And they're not really replayable either, so you just kind of, like, you don't even really want to play. You just want to watch someone else play it, and then see them and what they do. You know? And like you'd rather wait
Yes.
for when the whole season is out. But by then you may not be interested in it anymore.
Mm.
Yeah. Anything else to talk about?
Mm, mm.
Well, it's your turn to come up with things to say.
Guess what? What? What brace I chose in Skyrim?
The cat.
No. Didn't I choose cats the first time when I played with you?
Maybe?
I think I did.
Orc.
Welcome back.
Hi,
Hello.
hi.
Nope.
I don't know.
Sorry.
You see the cat?
No. What? Oh, yeah. I knew you were doing that originally, and I was like, I wonder if he knows that he's doing this.
I literally flirted with the monster in the game, Alex, not with her.
Uh-huh.
Because it was clicked on the monster, not her.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Anyways, I chose a Nord. So, normal human. And currently wielding a two-handed weapon. Sometimes the bow, sometimes the one-handed. Mostly two-handed and the bow. The game is fun. It's so funny.
Steffi.
Oh. What are we doing?
Quest. I don't know where you have to go.
Oh.
You didn't
Did
tell
you
me.
know
Oh, that
I found a
Yeah.
GameSpot article on Fallout 76 about how this player, their character can't die, and they've literally begged Bethesda for death. Kind of saying like there's a bug that has rendered their character unkillable. Is like really unkillable. She can eat a nuke blast to the face and be fine. There is literally 0 ways that she can die, even if I wanted her to, which I very much do at this point.
Is this Fallout?
Fallout 76.
Okay.
It's taken almost a week to answer the support ticket they sent, but the reply was like not really a solution for it. As basically their character is considered to be at 0 HP, and they feel like they've had to limit themselves from a lot of stuff because like they basically have God mode turned on and it can ruin a lot of things for other people. As like my character is currently near level 100 and just hit the cap limit. So what am I supposed to do?
Where? What? Are you flying or something?
No.
Okay.
I got this like angel thing next to me.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I feel like games like if they made a Fallout 76, it should be like
unlimited levels would be the best way to go, like League is doing.
Except it's a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
And you know, levels can actually affect you. Did you know there's a trailer for The Lion King now?
Yes. It looks so
I didn't
good.
see it.
I have not seen it either.
But I heard about
I just
it.
know it exists.
Oh, it's so cute. My sister had me watch it today.
Uh-huh.
Looks good. It's all like realistic and shit.
I think there's a list of the voice actors.
Yeah, Beyonce's in it. It's like a lot of like famous.
Donald
and, like,
Glover
known
is
people.
Simba.
Yeah. Ooh, I did not know that.
That's what it says.
That's cool. I love Childish Gambino.
Uh-huh. I mean, good for him.
Oh, I was gonna ask you, what should I choose in Skyrim? Health, stamina, or magicka?
I don't know. What difficulty are you playing on?
I don't know.
Alright. Well, I don't know. It just depends on what type of character you're building, you know? You a mage,
Probably gonna
thief, or a warrior?
probably just building like a warrior type.
Say in that case, just go for health.
I did 2 health, 1 stamina so far.
Yeah, you don't really need the stamina, though. So just pull everything into health.
Really?
Yeah.
Should I just start over?
No? I mean, how
Just
high
kidding.
leveled are you?
Not that high. I think like level 4. I didn't really do much. I just was walking around, did a simple quest.
Yeah, and you should be fine. Anything else we can talk about? Or are we just done here?
Mm,
It's been
it's Audra's
42
turn.
minutes.
I have nothing to talk about. I don't know what to talk about.
Yeah, Audra doesn't know anybody or anything to talk about.
See what I mean by like I look
Oh,
up
God.
topics because I don't want there to be awkward silences. But yeah. Brian, did you ever see that picture of the Witcher movie or series on Netflix? And it was a picture of the main actor dressed up as Geralt. And someone was saying like, nah, he looks too clean faced to be Geralt.
Oh, jeez.
But
Oh no, I started something bad.
what did you do? What exactly did you do?
Ah,
Huh? So Brian, you gonna get Spyro Reignited Trilogy?
wait, don't start that conversation.
Okay. I'll hold off on it.
Yeah, welcome back.
Hello.
Hi,
So
hi.
Alex was just starting to talk about Spyro.
I know it's out for the PS4. The
Mhm.
Spyro Reignited Trilogy, which should be HD remakes of the 3 Spyro games.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts?
I don't know. I've never played Spyro, and I haven't played this one either. I just know that like
About to die.
it's got vibrant grass, and you can breathe fire. I mean,
Oh, one sec.
I was more interested to hear from you, Brian. Like, do you want to play it, or you don't have like a?
He has played it.
Yeah, but I meant the new HD remake for the
Mm,
A Spyro?
Spyro for the PS4.
Yeah. He has played it.
You did?
I played it already.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what did you think?
I feel like it's definitely an upgrade from the
Oh, yeah.
old versions.
Uh huh.
I don't know. I prefer the what's it called? Spyro.
He likes the other versions that no Spyro, original Spyro.
The Legend of
People like.
Spyro: A New Beginning style,
Uh huh.
where you're more like fighting than doing than like, cause the old Spyro is just like, you know, you just hit once and then, or not the bosses at least, you hit monsters once and then they die.
Right. You guys still playing World of Warcraft?
Yes.
Want to take a break and just play Monster Prom?
This kid over here.
Who?
A break we barely played. Oh. Yeah, you guys can. Yeah, if you guys want to play.
No,
go
you
for
can
it.
play with us.
I don't know what that game is.
I'm sorry. What is this game?
It's
I
like
don't know.
the Yogg, Brian. You remember? The Yogg?
Only if Audra wants to play.
Up to 4 people can play.
Wait. What?
The
What
thing
is it?
is, we only just started playing WoW, Alex.
No.
Not just started, but it's
Just
like
started, right?
been a few hours.
Right. If you want to keep playing
I
it,
played
go
WoW
ahead.
for like 10 hours plus. No, well, explain this. What is this game?
Uh,
Do I have to buy it?
no,
Do I have to download it?
no. I just screen share it, and then you just tell me which choices to pick.
Oh.
Have you
Wait,
heard of
what
the
kind of
Yogg?
game is this? No.
It's basically like a kind of
Story game, but
kind of
then
a story-based visual
make
novel
decisions.
in which, like, you know, you start with a character. It lasts only like a few rounds. And each round you can build up your stats and talk to different characters, and random events will happen, and some of these random events are part of a bigger narrative, so they link together in some ways. And in Monster Prom, they took that formula and added another one on top of it, which is you are trying to woo these monster girls or guys to Monster Prom.
Wow.
And that's basically it. So, like, you have a
Interesting.
character, you have stats like bold, charm, smarts, funny, and you try to raise them, because certain characters respond differently to different stats. And then throughout the game, each round you'll face like a choice. Like, there'll be option A or option B, and the outcomes of it are usually affected by your stats. Like, if your character is more of a bold character, then option A might work out better for you. And if you pick the right option, you can get a further increase to your stats.
How is this game over in like a couple rounds? It sounds very.
Doesn't take that long. Each round you just pick an option, or you pick a stat to increase, and then there's a random story that's like just a few lines, and you get a choice. And you pick a choice, few more lines, and then your turn's over, and on to the next person.
Don't-
I think
Why are you?
on average it can take from, it could be like as quick as 15 minutes if you're by yourself. With 3 people, I'd say it's more closer to like 45 minutes for maybe a short game or a
Wow.
full game. But either way, it's like the objective is to build up your relationship with one of these potential prom characters.
Where do you find these games?
I don't know. I just know of it. I've seen it on YouTube. Like, I've seen people playing the Yogg before, and that's how I got into it. And then I heard about Monster Prom, which is similar to the Yogg. I saw some people playing it.
Oh, these guys are from Hearthstone.
It's called branding, mate.
Yeah. Like I knew their Hearthstone characters are from WoW, but it's cool seeing them actually in the game. And Audra, do you know what otaku is?
Mm-mm. No.
I was just wondering.
Brian, what are you trying to do? Are you
Yeah.
trying to drag her to the dark side?
No, I'm trying to drag her to the side that you dragged me into, which is the dark side.
The darker dark side? I didn't drag you into it. You stepped in it on your own.
I'm such a weeb now.
Wait, why are you trying to drag me into this?
Yeah, Brian,
Sorry.
why are you?
Well, so then I don't know. So then you could understand Alex more, I guess.
But you don't need to understand me. No one needs to understand
Why
me.
not?
I mean,
I am an enigma.
For
Alex.
why?
Oh jeez.
What?
Yeah, we can play it. We can play that game after we get out of this dungeon.
Alright.
Why do you sound so like nervous about this or like off or something? You're
Eh.
like, okay, I don't know what you're getting yourself into, but all right, guess
I
we'll
guess
do
it depends
it.
on the person's sense of humor. Some people will be into it, some might not be. You know?
What kind of humor is it?
She was expecting you to know what otaku meant, and then that would have been in his favor.
I
Oh,
guess. It's not really an otaku kind of game.
It sounds.
It's
very
definitely like an
otaku-ish.
internet style kind of sense of humor.
interesting. I'm interested
Not like
now.
dumb internet meme kind of humor. But, we'll see if you just try the game.
Okay, I'm down. I'll let you know when this dungeon's over with.
Maybe I'll just play some Persona Q then, while I wait for you guys. And probably stop the recording at this point. And stop.